guys, hope you're doing well. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, I started out my morning basically with a picture of me in absolutely no makeup on and not being sure like what I wanted to do with my face today. And then I ended up doing my eyebrows, as you can see, for just a short little like pictorial type of thing that I posted on Instagram, my Facebook page, my preen.me page. And that was as far as I got as far as makeup goes. Yeah, it's just one of those days where I didn't feel like getting all like glammed up and dressed up and that sort of thing, and you know, enough to where I could film a tutorial or whatnot. So I thought it would be the perfect time to clean my brushes, because I am horrible at keeping up with cleaning my brushes and they need to be cleaned desperately. And so I thought, what better day than today to go ahead and film that. So I know it's not, you know, it's not really rocket science as far as it comes to cleaning brushes or anything. And I think pretty much everyone has the same sort of technique. Of course, they're probably going to use different products, but this is just how I do it. Like I said, it works for me. So of course you don't have to do the same thing, but yeah, so if you want to check out how I clean my brushes, just keep on watching. And if you did like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. That would be awesome. And check out all my other social media, I guess, sites. I'll have them listed below, and I will talk to you guys right now. Alright guys, so we are here in my bathroom, of course, and hopefully this angle will work out for this video. As you can see, I've already started some of the brushes already, but I do have a couple of towels laid out. I've got one just laying flat and then one rolled up. The reason why I do the one rolled up is so that the brushes have an angle to dry on. You don't really want to put your brushes flat, because doing it this way, like if there's any sort of water that, you know, eventually, or I guess not eventually, it's going to be pretty much inevitable that you get some water like up here in the ferrules and stuff of your brush, but placing them at an angle allows the water to kind of run down and out of the ferrule, out of the handle, and then you know, just dry them properly. So you don't want to lay them flat down. What was I gonna say? I don't remember what else I was gonna say. Yeah, so I cleaned some of them already. The cleaner that I use is just this one from Sephora, and it's their makeup brush shampoo. I do have another one that's a spray, and it's basically like a everyday kind of cleaner that you can use to just maintain your brushes. I honestly don't clean my brushes as much as I should. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that it's been a long time since I posted that one picture of all of my clean brushes. But yeah, I think I really need to start using that spray, because it'll basically help to remove any residue that you have on your brushes, any makeup for that day, and just keep them a little bit cleaner in between your, like, you know, big washings and stuff. These towels are clean. They're just full of makeup and stuff. They're stained. They go through hot water. Like that one you can see is full of hair dye, so they are clean. So as far as cleaning my brushes go, I just use kind of warm water. You don't like to use hot, so a little bit cooler, of course, than like bath water. You don't want it really hot. And what I do is take my brush and dampen the end of it and just kind of get in there with my fingers so that I can wet all of the bristles. Now, it's, like I said, it's pretty much inevitable that you get water up here, like on the ferrule of your brush. What I'd like to do is try and keep these down at an angle, okay, when I do wash them. And then again, with the whole drying process, it'll help that water run out. But try, if you can, not to get, like, you know, too much of this part of the brush wet. So I just pump a little bit of that shampoo into the palm of my hand and then swirl around the brush. Sometimes I'll get in there with my fingertips or run it over my nails, and look at that, just really get that product out. So this shampoo doesn't really lather like a regular shampoo does, but you will notice it's working because you're going to have whatever product was in that brush on your hand. And I know there's a lot of different ways that people wash their brushes, different, you know, shampoos. I think people use like dish soap out there. Or I want to say I heard like a dish soap olive oil concoction. Please tell me I'm not crazy, but I don't know. I like the shampoo, the brush shampoo, just because I know it works. And it's not going to ruin my brushes. So yeah, that's pretty much what I do. And I know like different companies have different products for washing brushes. Like Sigma has that like brush glove. I really think the palm of my hand and my fingertips works just as well. But you know, more power to you. As far as drying brushes, I know Candy Johnson posted this in a video of hers, and it's actually really cool. The brush tree. And then I think actually Sigma came out with a like kind of brush thing that you can like dry them and shape your brushes at the same time. But what I do is when I'm done using all the shampoo and stuff, rinsing out, I'll just wring it out. Don't wring it out like you would like your hair. Don't pull on it. I just squeeze it between my finger and my thumb, and then just reshape it with my fingers. And then just lay it down, and that's it. So, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I don't need anything too fancy to do this for me. Probably about halfway through, like I'll leave them for a few hours to dry. Halfway through, I'll go through and flip them like a half a turn, just so they're evenly drying. I know this brush I don't use often. I think the last time I used it was when I did my Halloween makeup. So yeah, it was pretty nasty dirty. It's full of white, like, grease paint and foundation and NYX Jumbo eye pencil and just all sorts of stuff. So yeah. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you'll be able to see how long it's been since I cleaned my brushes, because I posted a picture like probably a couple months ago saying clean brushes are happy brushes, and yeah, that was the last time I did it. So I really need to get better at cleaning my brushes. I don't know. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that get lazy with them too. I know I'm not the only one. But yeah, I really need to start keeping them cleaner. Again, if you guys follow my Instagram, I posted a picture about the Delium Tools a brush set that I'm getting. I'm so excited for that. That I really need to keep up, because they're really good quality brushes, and granted they are not very expensive, but I really want to keep them looking nice. And that 785 brush that I have has just been really great. I think I've had it for a year or two already, and it's still held up really well, still very soft, minimal if at all, no shedding. It's just been a really great brush. So I'm really excited to see what the rest of the set, does. The brush next to it though is actually a Sigma F40 large angled contour brush. I have another one that I had gotten as a free gift when I purchased the Resort palette, and I hate it. It is the worst brush ever. And I forgot I had this one from the Paris palette. And the one that I got free was just really short bristles. They were very coarse and scratchy. The thing shedded like crazy. Like, I don't know how many times I've gotten brush hairs on my, stuck on my face and my eyebrows and my eyeballs. It hurts. Like, yeah, I don't know. That brush is horrible. So I remember that I had the one from the Paris palette, and it is a little bit longer as far as the bristles go, and softer, but it still sheds, and I still don't think I like it very, very much. It definitely is not my favorite brush, and that is definitely the reason why I decided not to purchase an actual brush set from Sigma. which is really kind of disappointing because I've heard so many good things about Sigma brushes, and I know there's so many, you know, makeup artists and, you know, YouTube gurus and all that use Sigma brushes, but just having that first experience with those, it just turned me off from them a lot. Like I said, I do own the Paris palette and the Resort palette. And as far as like the quality of eyeshadows go, and I never did a review on it because when I purchased them I wasn't doing videos, but I actually was kind of disappointed with it. Like some of the colors were really nice, they were really pigmented, some of them were really creamy, but then a lot of them, like I think especially with the Resort palette, they were just really kind of chalky and you had to pile on the eyeshadows to get any color payoff. And again, from what I had heard, Sigma was great, like eyeshadows and brushes, and I don't know, I wasn't impressed, so it's kind of sad they left a sour taste in my mouth. And then I just take my hand, like I said, I'll wring them out and then shape it with my fingers. I know there's also like a bunch of, you know, different contraptions that can help you to shape your brushes and dry them, but I mean, I think this works just as well. Now with the double-ended brush, I'll probably end up just cleaning one side first and then the other side later because I don't want water running through this and I don't know if it's like a whole piece. But I definitely am going to clean this end because I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Genius gel, the waterproofing gel, to do my eyeshadow the other day, and I want to get that out of this brush. And I think this one's fairly clean, or as clean as I can be because it's the Naked 3 brush. I haven't had it too long. And the last one here is just a little pencil brush. So I think, I mean, I've got a bunch of other brushes. Oh, look how dirty that is. I've got a bunch of other brushes too that I haven't used very often, so I decided not to clean them this time around. I do have the brush set from Kat Von D that I really like. Her brushes are actually pretty good quality. You know, nice and soft. I've got that other Sigma brush that I'm really not worried about cleaning. But these are pretty much my main brushes, and I'll go through, even though you can really see them in the video, I'll go through and let you know what they all are. This one here is actually just a angled eyeliner brush from e.l.f. So I purchased that one in hopes of, you know, really being able to use my, you know, gel eyeliners and stuff. And I was going to purchase an angled brush from somewhere else, but I found this one and it was a lot cheaper. Alright, hopefully that's in focus. So, oh, sorry about that. There went my curling wand off the counter. The next one I have here is just a double-ended spoolie and angled brush. That's the one from Anastasia Beverly Hills that I use for my eyebrows. This one is a Real Techniques, and this is a brow, I think it's like a brow shader brush. No, they just call it a brow brush. And I use that one sometimes now also, as far as using any eyebrow powder. This one here is a Real Techniques brush, and it's a contour brush, and that's pretty much what I mainly use this one for. Lately, I'll use this as my contour, and then this one as my setting powder brush. And then, yeah, like I said, I used to use it as my contour. This one is a deluxe crease brush from Real Techniques, and I actually finally found a good use for this brush. If you guys can see the head on it, it's very big and it's very dense. And my eyelid space is not that big, so it's way too big for as a crease brush for me. So I use it for my concealer, and I really am liking it as a concealer brush. This one is just a bigger, like, I don't even know if it's called a foundation brush. It's worn off on the handle, but I use this one as my foundation brush. So I use it for liquid foundations and also blending. Really good to blend out like any of your blush, especially, you know, since obviously it has, foundation left over on it. This one here is another crease brush from Real Techniques, and this one has actually kind of gotten beaten up. I don't know what happened to it. It's all dented. That one is really great on my eyelid and helps me to create that crease. My 785 Delium Tools brush, the first one, that started my, I wouldn't say obsession, started my interest in Delium Tools products. So yeah, I'm so excited to get that set. Then this one here is just like a pencil brush, kind of shading smudge brush from Ulta. And then you've got Sigma's Large Angled Contour F40. This one here is another Real Techniques, the pointed foundation brush. I don't use this one very often either. These two are the same brush. They're just blending brushes from Target. They were like $1 something, but I love these. And then this one was just the Naked 3 palette brush. So yeah, that's pretty much all the brushes I use. Like I said, I use these three pretty much every day. These 3, 4. That one I use a lot. This one, like I said, I've been using lately for my contour, sometimes in my blush. That one I don't use a whole lot anymore. I actually don't really like using that for foundation or concealer. And then those I'll pull out every once in a while. Like I said, mostly I'll use these for like blending in my crease and stuff. So yeah, like I said, I don't have a huge brush collection right now, but that is what I do use. And I hope that you guys found this video helpful, at least if not helpful, entertaining. I don't know how entertaining it is to watch me clean my brushes, but whatever. If you guys did like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out all my social media and stuff. Of course, I'll have it linked down below. And that's it. And I hope you guys have a great day. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.